Hello and welcome to Campus to Community, the Columbia Basin College news magazine to keep you informed of what's happening at CBC and how we might better serve you. With us today on the program, we'll be talking with the director of the Radiologic Technology program at CBC, one of the newer programs, Rene Fox. She'll be talking about the opportunities in health sciences and in particular Rad Tech. We'll also hear from the 2011-2012 student leadership at CBC, and that being Yesenia Lazaro and Michael Fuller, talk about some of the projects they have planned for this year for students. But first, we're going to speak with Ryan Washburn, and Ryan is part of a new program at CBC called VetCorps. Ryan, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Frank. Pleasure to be here.
And first of all, what is VetCorps?
VetCorps is a grant under the AmeriCorps state grant, a program, and they place 32 of us representatives, veterans representatives around the state at universities and college campuses and technical schools around the state, select schools, and we are there to serve the veterans going to school, the student veterans, help them navigate the challenges of college life. Mm-hmm.
And what are some of those challenges that vets have when they go into higher education?
Well, there's a number of them. We could go on for hours about some of the challenges they face. The big one is assimilating into the college lifestyle. They've gone from, I like to call it, from soldier to student, or from boots to books. It's a different lifestyle. They're used to a rigid routine of daily routine where they are expected to do certain duties, and now all of a sudden they're in a different lifestyle of going to school. Sometimes they don't fit in on campus, sometimes they feel like they don't fit in on campus, and they have trouble relating to your traditional college students that haven't served in the military before, and trying to form bonds with them.
Now, what are some of the things, you talked about some of the emotional challenges they may have. What about benefits for them financially? Are a lot of them unaware of what's out there for them?
There's, of course, there's your GI Bill, which most veterans are well, all veterans are aware of, and many of them take advantage of it now. But there's a lot of other services available to them, and that's one other kind of duty that I serve, mm-hmm. is directing them to these resources as they are trying to adapt to a civilian life, to student life, and I open my door to all my veterans and dependents of veterans to come in, and if they need anything, I'm always there for them, and I even give them my cell phone number so they can call me if they're having issues.
Okay, and of course it helps the fact that you're a veteran yourself.
I am.
Okay, and as far as getting in contact with you, I know if they go into the hub or the H building, they'll see all the signs directing them to your office.
We have plenty of signage.
What's your phone contact
there? My phone is 509-542-4498, and that just goes into my office, and like I said, I'm in my office for 7 or 8 hours a day typically. So.
Fantastic. Well, we sure appreciate you being on campus and giving the vets the help they need.
It's my honor.
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Frank.
And we'll be back to talk about one of the newer health sciences on the CBC campus, Radiologic Technology, right after this.
Columbia Basin College is helping you to move ahead. Introducing the Bachelor of Applied Management degree. Take the fast track to your new career by building upon your AA or AAS degree. Learn the skills you need to manage and lead. And you can do it in as little as 2 years with flexible night classes. We're now accepting applications at Columbia Basin College.
It's all laid out for you, so you don't have to do a lot of thinking, chasing classes. It's pretty much set up to where you can just walk in and start finishing your degree.
Welcome back. Well, in this tight economy, there is one industry that continues to produce more and more jobs, and that is the healthcare industry. And with us now is the director of the Columbia Basin College Radiologic Technology Program, Rene Fox. Rene, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Frank. It's nice to be here.
Tell us a little bit about the Radiologic Technology Program at CBC, because it's only been going for a few years now.
Yeah, it started in 2006 as a grant project, and we have continued to actually flourish. It's a 2-year intensive medical program that teaches the students how to safely produce x-rays and apply them to diagnostic medical imaging of the entire human body.
And what's the job market like for that industry right now?
Well, fortunately, healthcare is the place to be if you want to survive at this point, it seems like. So in 2006, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics said we need 30,000 new radiologic technologists. The jobs are going to be there by 2016. So you have people that are retired, and then you have the new applicants as well. We've been very fortunate. Our students are finding employment, and they're really excelling in the field.
You say they're excelling, so we've had 4 graduating classes, and exactly how are they doing? Because they have to take a national test?
They do. Upon graduation, they become eligible for the national certification or the registry exams. And to date, our students have scored averaging 10% higher than the national average on those board exams. In fact, our program's the only one I know of that has a 100% first-time pass rate on those boards. And they're the state repeating champions in the Knowledge Bowl, which is like the College Bowl, but it's for radiologic technology schools within the state. They're eligible, and we like to keep winning it.
That's fine. Congratulations. What are the salaries like for radiologic technologists?
Locally, the graduates report starting salaries between $22 and $28 an hour. Clinics typically pay on the low end of that because you get the daily 8 to 5 kind of patient instead of being around the clock with emergency patients and things. I do have some people out of the area. One person is actually earning almost $40 an hour.
Wow. How do you get into this illustrious radiologic technology program at CBC?
Well, it is a selective application. So people have about a year of prereqs that they have to do before they can apply for the program. Then it is a limited enrollment. So you take the prereqs, those grades are calculated, there is a placement test, all of that's collated, there's an interview process if you get far enough into the acceptance period. It's done a lot in the same lines as nursing, and the prereqs are the same. Well,
here's hoping that it continues the way it has. Congratulations on the way things have been going, and we're showing your contact information on the screen right now. So Rene, thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be back to talk to the student leadership at Columbia Basin College for 2011-2012 right after this.
Columbia Basin College is helping you to move ahead. Introducing the Bachelor of Applied Management degree. Take the fast track to your new career by building upon your AA or AAS degree. Learn the skills you need to manage and lead. And you can do it in as little as 2 years with flexible night classes. We're now accepting applications at Columbia Basin College.
I could be what I needed to be for my family. I could meet my demands at work, and I could be very successful at my education and meeting all my life's goals.
Welcome back. Well, it's a new year at Columbia Basin College. That means new student leadership on campus. And this year we have a new ASB President and Vice President. Vice President Michael Fuller and President Yesenia Lazaro. And why don't you, first you Yesenia, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background and what you hope to do through your education.
Well, let's see. I graduated from Pasco High School last 2 years ago, last year, 2010. And from there on, I was really involved with school and things like that, DACA, Matcha, and Key Club, like all the clubs you could think about, basically. And so I started getting involved last year a little bit more, and so that's when I heard about the president position and joining the leadership club. That gave me like a key to like get through to the leadership programs. So it was really beneficial to me. And then hopefully, right now I'm studying sociology, so I'm planning to major in that, and as well as Spanish, and I'm going to hope to transfer to Eastern. As well, I'm looking to Oregon State, but we'll see what happens throughout this next year. But yeah, and so I have 2 brothers also at CBC, so it's family now that's in CBC right now.
Great to hear. And Michael, what about you? How's your background look, and where are you going?
Well, right now I'm doing prerequisites at CBC for getting into the Nutrition and Exercise Physiology program at WSU. And that's actually in Spokane, not Pullman or Tri-Cities. And hopefully that'll lead to me getting certified to be a dietitian and an exercise specialist. Fantastic.
Yesenia, you are involved in a community college, they call it white paper, statewide. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the white paper is basically made up of the community college and technical college students that have issues that have been brought upon since the year before. So we're saying last year they actually went to the Student Voice Academy, and right there that's where they bring up their top issues and they speak about them. And then once they choose the top issues that they believe are really important to students, they put it on the white paper, and from there on they make a they present some of the issues to the legislator and voice their opinions about the top issues they believe. And so hopefully this year we're going to be doing the textbook alternative, and we're going to be bringing that up for this next academic
And that
year.
Includes like online textbooks, that type of thing, for free or for a reduced price?
And that's for also just like saving, like making, like CBC, we know that we're trying to save as much energy as we can, so paper, you know, excluding that would be great for not only the community but as well for like our students. They won't have to be using up as much money because we know that it's like 1/3 of their tuition that's like going into that, so it's really crucial.
That's it's a lot of money for textbooks.
Yes.
Michael, now you're involved with upcoming events at CBC and something new as well. Tell us about it.
Well, right now I'm working together with the Services and Activity Board members, and we're basically putting on all the really socializing kind of events at CBC. We have the Disability Awareness Day coming up. Our SAB member, Ruben, is putting that on, and he'd like to do an artistic take on that.
What day is it?
That is, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually planned out yet.
Okay.
But he'd also like to show a film that'd be relating disability awareness to that. Right now I'm working on the Club Rush to try to get awareness for the various clubs that we're going to be representing. We'd like to get a lot of students out to join some club that they didn't know existed, or possibly make a new club. And we also have Constitution Day coming up, where we will have Dr. Bullard giving a presentation about a Constitution-related topic, and the Boy Scouts of America will be raising the flag that day.
And also something about street, what is it that you're working on?
The Street Team is actually a new program we're hoping to implement, where we'll get real students to help us out with some of the advertising for our events. The idea would be that they would get a gift card for participating in it, and depending on the amount of participation that they're willing to give to us, they would have the chance of winning a greater prize in the end of it.
Sounds like a great deal. Hey, we're out of time, but thank you both, Yesenia and Michael, for being with us on Campus to Community, and good luck with your future plans.
Thank you, Frank.
And that's Campus to Community for this month, and thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again later.